Alright guys, it is Saturday morning. Woo! I just went and did my heavy chore for the day. Went and got another bottle of drinking water. And of course I found out something new. As I try to do every day. And that is simply that with those big jugs, the way you do it is you buy your first one from somewhere, wherever you want, and you pay $6. It's like a deposit for your $5 deposit plus $1 for the water for your first one. After that, it's usually $1. What I didn't know, and what I found out, is that they're interchangeable anywhere. I thought you had to take it back to the same place to get another jug. I was not aware that you can take the empty one back anywhere that has them and give them $1 and they'll give you a new one. I went down to the place that I normally get it from and it was closed, and I was like, well, I don't have water for today, just gonna have to buy it at the store, I guess. So I went down to the little shop where I get my coffee, and she was like, oh no, around the back. She took me around the back, gave me a new one, took the empty one, and that's when I realized they're interchangeable. It doesn't matter where you take it back. Oh, and I always thought I had to go to that same spot. But here's the thing, she only charges 3,000 real, which is only 75 cents instead of $1. So not only did I learn something new, I found out that now I can save a quarter every time I get water. That's a good start to the day, I think. You can tell down there it rained really hard earlier. Normally when it rains here and then the morning time comes, it gets really humid, but in this case, because it's cloudy, it's really nice and cool outside. Very nice. Probably about 10 degrees warmer than it was yesterday. So that's pretty awesome. We're gonna go later. I do have to get a haircut. My hair is getting a bit unruly, so I can get that for $2. And Seng was telling me she wants to get something done with her hair. She wants a manicure and a pedicure. And at first I was like, no, I know how much them things cost, man. They always charge women for those things. And then she was like, no, just $5. And I was like, okay, that's a good deal. $5. You ladies out west, take note. You can come here and get the whole package for just $5. So we're going to go do that later. Right now we got the rice cooker going. Got something in there. Going to get the wok heated up soon. Seng's in here chopping up meat. Some nice pork. And whatever that stuff is over there. Not exactly sure what it all is, but she does, and that's the important thing. So I'll let you know how the whole haircut goes, and hopefully, yeah, let me get out. Sorry I keep standing in front of that fan. I know it blows into the microphone and you can't hear, but so yeah, I'll let you know how the haircut goes. Hopefully we can avoid the rain. It's supposed to rain on and off all day. I'll talk to you guys later. Ooh, this is going to be my breakfast here in a minute, along with rice. I just want to say I don't think it's any coincidence that while this is going on over here, that is going on over here. I left the door open. That smell must have rolled out. This is the furthest he's ever been in here. He's getting a little braver. And I'm sure he wants some yum-yums. Isn't that right, buddy? We just got downtown. As you can see, they're cleaning out the gutters. Got the big old fire truck here. Right down here by Pump Street, of course. Got 3 guys, and they're going to town. You know, that clean. Pretty awesome. It's kind of loud, but it's pretty awesome. Looks like they got another one down there doing the same thing. And I'm not sure which way to go here. Telling you, they're really stepping up their their cleaning game here for the Khmer New Year coming up. Big celebration. Lots and lots of visitors and tourists. A lot of money changing hands. Trying to make it look as nice as possible. It's a good thing. It also unofficially marks the end of the high season here. So this is like a last hurrah for them tourist dollars. I mean, there will always be tourists all year round coming in and out every day, but it slows down considerably after about April. Everybody got their winter vacation out of the way. And then usually you just get people that are just here for anywhere from a couple days to a week. And that's what's called here in this part of the world the low season. The rule is you make your nut, or the money you're going to need to sustain yourself during the low season. You do that during the high season. And a lot of times the prices are a little higher during the high season, so for people who live here like me, that's good news, because that means prices will go down. Sorry about that interruption, guys, but you probably heard the music was playing, copyrighted, had to shut it off. It's my curse walking around down here. There's a lot of cool things to see, but even during the day, you get like a random tuk-tuk or a random store, random bar just blaring music as loud as they can. But what I was saying was, during the low season, prices for expats usually a little cheaper, from what I've heard. And again, I want to say from what I've heard, or not from what I've heard, but those fire trucks cleaning the street might not be a random thing for Khmer New Year. I just thought about that. They might actually do that all the time, and I've just never seen it. Never came down at a time when they were doing that. But generally, overall, you'll see a lot of improvements being done leading up to the Khmer New Year. And there we go, more music over here. Let me go back. Oh my goodness. Nobody wants to hear Ice Ice Baby at 11 o'clock in the morning. Why are you in a bar drinking at 11 o'clock in the morning listening to it? If I ever become that type of expat, just kick me in the head. I don't want to be that guy. But anyway, you have a lot of things down here. I don't get down here much neither. There you go. You got a Happy Pizza place. If you want to have some delicious pizza and get high at the same time. Yeah. The tattoo place back here. Pretty cool graffiti on the wall. Yeah. I like that. I know a lot of people think that like graffiti is, they don't like it. They think it's ugly or whatever, but I think it's a nice way to spruce up an old crumbling wall. But some people do like to complain that they think it makes things look low class. I, of course, disagree, but that's just me. Ooh, some prices over here. You got Burger Gourmet. There you go. Vegetarian burgers, chicken burgers, lamb burgers, even duck burgers. Thailand duck and, ooh, French foie gras. Yummy. Hello. Seng's in there doing her hair thing, so I figured I'd come out and walk around a bit. This area right here does have a lot of restaurants, but at night it's really pretty crowded. A lot of bars down there too that aren't open yet, but they will be open at night, and it gets very very loud, very rowdy at times. It's like the dive bar section of town, I guess you could say. Like every Saturday we start out at the X bar on the rooftop bar, which, by the way, I want to give a shout out to, because I really love that bar, man. The staff are friendly, they all speak English, they joke around with you, and once they get to know you, they'll just come up and talk to you for a half hour while you're sitting there drinking your beer. Pretty cool, chill place. But then we usually wind up somewhere down there where I just was, in the dive bar section of town, to end the night. But that's where you see all the really interesting characters and things happening. It is a reminder, if you don't drink, that you never want to start, by looking at some of these people. And if you do, it's a reminder you never want to get to the point where you're drinking that much. You don't want to be that guy. All the schools are currently closed for the next 2 weeks for the Khmer New Year, which is great for the students. They get a break. Great for the teachers. They get a little vacay. Bad for me, because there's nothing to apply for until after Khmer New Year now. Well, the truth is, unless you started applying like a whole month ago, you probably weren't going to be hired until after Khmer New Year anyway. It's like when you're trying to apply for something right before Christmas, they'll, like back in the West, they'll probably just wait until after Christmas to make their hiring decisions. This place down here is the Angkor Night Market. Every time I come down here, I think how eerie it is, how quiet it is. All the stalls are closed, the gates are all up. But yeah, you come down here at night after 5 o'clock and it is just a hub of activity. Wall-to-wall people. You're walking down this little street here and you got motorbikes and carts and trucks and vans trying to come through. You really have to have your head on a swivel. Hey, kitty, kitty. Hey, kitty, kitty. Nope. Nope. That's a no. But, yeah, you come down this street here and they have all kinds of food stalls and, of course, massage places everywhere. All these will be open and filled with all kinds of merchandise you can buy, souvenirs, knickknacks, clothing, you name it and they'll have it. I have not tried that yet. These are pretty common too. You sit down, put your bare feet inside the fish tank, and the little fish in there will eat all the dead skin off your feet. I just tell people when they ask me if I want to try it, I'm like, no, I stick my feet in there and your fish die. My feet sweat a lot. You don't want my feet in there. You're going to lose your business. It will be a lose-lose for everybody. But the more I think about it, the more I think that's a great business model, and I'll tell you why. Let's say you wanted to buy animals, and let's say your animals of choice were fish, and you say, you know what, I want a whole bunch of fish, but I don't have the money to feed them. Hey, I will charge people to feed my animals for me, and I'll make money doing it. That is, I'm not even complaining. That is a pretty good idea. I'll just get a whole bunch of puppies, put cans of food outside, and tell tourists that if they don't want to pay $1 to feed my puppies, eventually they're going to die pretty soon. I am a millionaire. That would be a dick move. Which means I'm seriously considering it, but I think I'll stick to teaching. Hello, no thank you. There are some areas downtown here that are quite busy, no matter what time of day or night it is. Of course, anywhere in Southeast Asia, you will have you got day markets, you got night markets, you got markets that stay open day and night. One thing I really, well, one of the many things that I really like here is that 10-minute walk from my apartment, and I can find anything I need.
You haven't found anywhere to buy memory cards. I'm literally after a memory card for my GoPro.
Oh, I don't have any extra memory cards.
Oh,
no.
not extras. Have you seen the shop? I see you walking.
Oh no, I bought mine before I came here.
Yeah, I know. I bought two, but
I got one that's that size, and then I got one that's the bigger size that they sent me accidentally, and I can't use that one because it doesn't fit.
no,
But I need to buy another one pretty soon anyway, so I'll be looking.
Usually there is a little bit in there. You take it out of there. Boop.
Yeah, they're really tiny.
Everyone in here, they're like rubbish makes. I want to get a SanDisk one. SanDisk, the best.
Oh, that's the one I got in there. Yeah. There is an electronics store. It's kind of probably about a half kilometer up.
5 minute walk.
Yeah, something like that. And they sell cell phones, computers, and I'm pretty sure they'll have any accessories you need for that kind of thing.
Enjoy your day, man.
Thank you, man. You too. Hello. No, thank you. Yeah, my memory card situation. I got one for this camera, one of the small ones, the micro SD cards. I had ordered two, but the second one they sent me was a regular size, a big SD card that I can't use in my GoPro. I can't use in my other action cam I have, but I believe I can use it in my Canon, my big camera. I would have sent it back and got the one I actually ordered, but I didn't know if I would actually get it back in time because I ordered all that from a place called Alibaba, or actually AliExpress. AliExpress.com. All their stuff comes from China, the majority of it. So it takes a couple, 3 weeks to get to you, but the prices are really cheap. I've been using them for about a year before I left. It's where I got my backpacks, where I got the other action camera I have. But to send it back, I would have had to send it all the way back to China, which would have taken another 2 to 3 weeks, and then wait for them to send me the right one, and I would have been gone before that happened. So nothing I can do. But like I told that gentleman, there's an electronics shop about a kilometer up from where I was, 5-minute walk. I know they have phones, they have computers, they have cameras. I'm pretty sure they have all the accessories. Don't know if they'll have the SanDisk, which are also the ones I prefer, but if you're watching this, good luck to you, sir. Yeah, I don't really know how long women's stuff takes. I guess I'm about to find out if it's something short and sweet, or am I going to be sitting around twiddling my thumbs for over an hour. But it's all good. I'll show you this little cafe over here, Curiosity Cafe. The thing that stands out for me is, of course, a predator right here. Dun dun dun. Predator. That's pretty cool. I like looking at that when I walk by. Another place, see the prices. I like when they have the prices on the outside. Not bad, not bad. $3, $2, $1, $2, $2.50. Yeah. Typical standard prices. 50-cent beers. Alright, I hear the music playing down here. So I will end this now. I'll try to shoot as much footage as I can from a night out tonight. Put that up later. But for right now, see you later.